What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology retold action in the left-hand corner of the map this morning. As the blue Whitslapotchly, if you take a look at the top right corner, it might be a little bit of a hint. It is 3DB. He's back, and he is getting prepared for his Gameathlon run. Will he be able to qualify or not is the big question. He is going to be playing some Whitslapotchly for us today, shaking off that Age of Mythology rust. He is off the back of I think he won a LAN in the Age of Empires 4 world not too long ago, so he is in fine form, beating some of the best competition in the world, and he is going to come into Myth and show everybody what he's made of. He is up against a Shenong player by the name of Gabe at the moment. Little bit of sneaky shenanigans from the Kimichin spy, trying to help out with the herding. Always nice. But nonetheless, Temple's coming up for Gabe, and Gabe is just going to be playing, he's going to be playing some Shenong here and trying to survive the Whitslapotchly pain train. Whitslapotchly has had some nerfs in the recent patch. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. I can't exactly remember. I know that the Jaguar Rider was taken down a peg. The Sean one was taken down a peg. But a lot of what makes Whitslapotchly strong is still going to be in here. For example, the Atotchly Blood Pact is still really, really good. Early game Warrior Priest Blood Packs can still catch an opponent out if they're trying to go for a second town center or something. Gabe here does have a nice counter to that. This is something that I cooked up early days, was you can make your lightning weapons counter the early game Blood Pact. You just get out a couple of pioneers. He charges in with his Warrior Priest, clicks Blood Pact, you click lightning weapons. As long as you've got 4+ pioneers out, you will stun him in place and he will die to town center fire plus the Warrior Priest by the time the lightning weapons is off. So you do also cut out the extra. Actually, he did get a nerf on this. This goes to 5 favor now. Excuse me, I told a lie. It's now 5 favor instead of 10 favor. So there was a nerf to Blood Pact, but it's pretty minuscule. The other nerf actually to all the Aztecs that I think is going to be somewhat substantial is the Tijipla nerf. So players were finding way too much value with basically spamming, just spamming in the Tijipla into their opponent's base. And like, obviously it was kind of fine in some matchups. Some matchups you would try and do it like versus Atlanteans or something, versus something that has healing. It would be pretty uneventful. It wouldn't do very much. In fact, it would set the Whitslapotchly player quite far behind. Not a good idea. But in other matchups, it just wasn't. It wasn't very, very fun. It wasn't fun to play against. Was the word that I think a lot of players were using. So yeah, that one's gone up to 20 favor now. So it's still possible to do it, but the investment is a significant amount more. And it does actually look like here we're going to be seeing Gabe attempted to go for a second town center. Now, he technically can do this as well without even dropping lightning weapons, but he has to come over here and he has to drop the farms down and make sure that his dudes are very, very safe. As I mean, we'll see the Toto Chtin coming in, and this looks like it will be a far second town center from B actually. This is his first look at the Aztecs, by the way. And there you go. He's going to show off something that, I mean, I think this was something that I thought would be somewhat meta for Whitslapotchly early days. You lose a villager, but you get the town center up 30 seconds faster, which means you've basically got the villager back and then some with the faster town center completion. You can also go as far as sending just one villager over here, and wow, it's almost perfect. You can send one villager over here to get the town center up. It'll take a little bit longer, obviously, to build it, but you can sacrifice that villager with like 30 seconds built normally, and then 30 seconds of blood pacted villager built, and that'll finish the town center as well in a minute, and let you basically gather the resources for the rest of the time with those villagers instead of sacrificing the village time. But anyways, town center on the front up for 3DB. We will see Gabe going for his own settlement over onto this side. Both things making sense. That's a really nice back gold mine here. You don't really need food as Shenong because you have the prosperous seeds. You do have the Yatza pulling out on the map, searching for some stuff. There's some really, really nice rhinoceros here that B is going to want to be eating. But he's going into farms. Did he get the tech? He absolutely did get the tech. There you go. A rush for Magay cultivation. Every farm he builds is an extra 25 food, which is nice. And I think they're cheaper as well, right? No, they're not cheaper. They're not cheaper, but they gather faster. So you can go with plus 20% on these. How fast is he getting from chickens? He's getting 0.081. So if he gets plow onto this, then they should be quite quick. Really, really interesting idea from B. He's just trying to be safe. He's just trying to not take any damage. And this Yatza is coming in saying, well, I see you. And I can idle you. And then he's going to run, and then he can come and heal, and then he can come back, and all the other good stuff. As we see, B has got his own way of playing. I haven't seen this tech get grabbed once. This is the first time I've seen this tech get grabbed. Is he going to be eating his farms? Is that the game plan? Where is his guy? Is it already dead? No, it's a frenzied Sensen. It's already up to 4. Veterancy 2, I believe. Veterancy 3. So Veterancy 1 is 2 rabbits. Yeah, so Veterancy 3. You can go up to Veterancy 5 or 6 or something. You can get up to 6 rabbits. So whatever you want to call that. I don't know. Maybe it's 0 Veterancy and then 1. Okay, this is Veterancy 2. Let's just say every rabbit adds a Veterancy. Start at 0. That's easier. It's easier for my brain to handle. But he's going to be searching for a little something with these bad boys. I do wonder what that something is going to be. As more farms coming up. He obviously can't eat the farms because he's at full HP. But nonetheless, this is the B-man, and he is trying random stuff. Okay. We've got ourselves the Warrior Priest coming out as well now, so you can at least try and deal with Cheongchi. One update that did hit here is that the Warrior Priest's ballistics now should... Oh, he didn't show it. I'm pretty sure this unit got nerfed into the ground. I could be wrong, but with the ballistics change, that flying ability is now... you can't use that at, like, watch this. This guy here will shoot the fireball, and every single fireball will be hitting the Cheongchi. Of course, he got away there. But if he tries to fly over the Warrior Priest and tries to juke and do some of the little techniques that people used to do to get in and around people's bases and get out safely and then re-heal, he's not going to be able to do that because that ballistics is in. Now 3DB says, hey, I can go for another town center, right? Why not? And another temple? Wait, is this just gonna... My guy is a genius, though. Kind of. It's not gonna work the way that I would expect it to work. But the Rabbit versus China makes so much sense. It's got 50% pierce armor. It's got 527 HP, so that's like over 1,000 effective pierce HP. And these pioneers... Well, they're not going to do all too well. The only issue is that once you get to the heroic age, then 2 very, very strong heroes come in, and they're going to be a big help to actually deal with those bad boys. But we are going to be seeing these frenzied bunny rabbits coming in, and this is what I love B. B is like, man, I just spent all this time playing Age of Empires. I want to play Age of Mythology now. Let me play it. Let me make my bunny rabbits and let me go. The one thing I'll say is that you don't want to do mass sacrifices with you don't want to do mass sacrifices with the Aztecs unless you're going for a god power. It should be, can I afford to build the bunny? Yes. Okay, sacrifice the villager. And you have to kind of think about it backwards. Normally it's, oh shit, I've got 50 favor in the bank, I better spend it. So then you put all the villagers over onto gold and then you start building your minotaurs, for example, right? But with the Aztecs, it's the opposite. It's, oh crap, I've got 200 food in the bank, let me sacrifice a villager and get myself my rabbit out. At least that's how I see it. All right. That being said, Gabe is playing, I don't want to interact with my opponent. I don't want to build anything. I don't want to play the game. I want to go straight to the Mythic Age. And that's fine. You're allowed to do this. If your opponent goes 3 town centers, you are more than welcome to go to the Mythic Age yourself. As the Noble's Hut's now coming up for 3DB, he's happily playing very defensively. I will also say that, well, the dragon is... That's so many bunnies. That's so many. All right, the dragon... What is the dragon? I don't know. It's every flying unit is going to be a little bit weaker now because ballistics, the arrows actually hit all the time. Not that they weren't hitting before, but they just were missing in situations where they probably should have been hitting. The one thing that has been nerfed, which, I mean, happy or not happy, I don't know. Grateful, not grateful, I don't know. This probably could have been really annoying to deal with, but I think I hadn't seen anyone doing it. Was Wiggle Micro is now no longer a thing for the flying myth units, as the bunnies will claim their first victim here. Look at them! Look at them! I'm just enjoying watching these guys just run around the map at the moment. It's just too much. There's just so many. He's got, how many? He's got 14. He's got 14. Oh no. Oh, this could be disastrous as well for B, because the dragon's going to come down. He's got bonus versus mid unit as well. And it's doing, I think, divine damage or something. So very much over for him in an instant. He needs a ton more warrior priests. Of course, Gabe is going to be going straight for Dao Swordsman. He goes, I know the strong unit that Shenong has. Let me just get that unit out. Of course, he doesn't have the favor for it just yet. He's been going very hard on the Kwapu. He probably should have toned it down a little bit there, going back on maybe like 7 or 8 Kwafu, so that he could actually get himself all these upgrades. He's got to get Divine Judgment. He's got to get the shield upgrade. He's got to get the Leju Silk. He's got to get Juan Yu's Bloodline. He's got to get Imperial Orders. There's just so many upgrades he has to get before his Dao Swordsman come online, so to speak. And on top of that, its Papalotl coming in is going to mean B is going to have Purge, which will kill off all of the heroes. At least that's got to be the idea, as we are going to be seeing some Ocelot Warriors, more Frenzied Solitude to come in. And he actually does drop the Purge onto the Dao, so all the Dao are going to go down. I'm surprised to not see him drop it onto the Pioneers. Lightning Weapons comes down. No Dragon, no Fey Beasts. There's also the Agave Bloom coming in to heal up everything in here. Why use the Agave Bloom to eat when you can use it to heal? That's been something I've been very interested in for quite some time. Can these guys also eat this? No, they can't. As the bunny rabbits say, no, it's time to fight. He could pull back and eat something, and eat some farms or something, but he's going to continue to charge forward. Take out the Pioneers. And this here is a very terrifying Witzlapotchly, as we've got the Fey Beasts go down, immediately getting picked apart. And I'm not sure if Gabe quite has everything he needs here to hold on. That being said, he still has a dragon. He absolutely still has a dragon. This army from B is, and he's going to continue making the Sensun the rabbits. They're at the 416 HP on spawn. Does he have any big rabbits? That's a 4-1. I can't see any 5-1s here just yet. I kind of 624 on that. Well, they've got some HP. Let's just say that much. And B has just done so much damage. We have got the Shu in though, and that guy is going to be a little bit of a nightmare for those bunny rabbits as well, as the Zhu does get pulled back, but will end up going down. Does heal up quite fast underneath the favored land here. As now Tiger Cav also coming through. We'll be able to actually finish off the Zhu there. And the Tiger Cav goes down. And these bunny rabbits are literally everywhere right now. He's gonna... Wait, He can eat the Shadowg farm! That's hilarious! He can eat the farms! Oh my god, that's too good. I had no idea. I thought it had to be your own farms. He can eat the enemy farms. That's so funny. Okay, 3DB. He is a wild genius here. I'm like 95% sure he's just figuring this stuff out as he's going. He took a look at the rabbit and he was like, yeah, let's try and build that guy and see if he's any good. Next game, he's going to try build the snake. Next game, he's going to try build the Shinekwe. And then next game, he's going to go for all the other myth units. That's kind of the way that he rolls. But this attack is starting to fizzle out, as I don't know where the bunnies... I think all the bunnies have now fallen. And, well, it was fun while it lasted. But 3DB now needs to build some human units. Or he's got to go into something else. He's going up through Tlaloc. Gabe does manage to hold. He's Kwafu making his way over onto this bottom side now. He's got gold mines down the bottom. He's got this position walled up. He can grab the town center here if he wants to. There's more buildings to come down for B. He's got so many resources in the bank. I wonder if he's saving up for the Jaguar riders at this point or not. It'll be very interesting to see what his plan is here. Over onto this side, the Terracotta Riders coming in. Going to take down some of those Deuterinos there. And now the Ahuazotl is the next unit of choice. You can see Gabe's like, hang on. I think I get this B-man. Let me just build only hero. Let me build only hero. All right. Let's see how that works. Okay. Gabe's... He's playing this game without his Yinglong's Wrath. I'm still confused. I don't know why he hasn't casted it. Like, realistically here, B probably should have about 10-ish warrior priests out just because of the threat of Yinglong's Wrath. If I'm Gabe, I see 2 warrior priests. I say, fantastic, let's go. Let's get value right now. But he's still holding on to it. As the Pillar of Tlaloc will get dropped down, that's going to start making life very tough for the Gabe units here. And now Yinglong's Wrath will get called in. Flies in, and it's going to start taking out that back line. There's only the one, or there's 2 warrior priests, and they will slowly start tickling away at the 55% pierce armor. I'm surprised this fireball is pierce, to be honest. I would expect it to be divine damage from all things that I know. All fire is normally divine damage. It's pierce. Anyways, the Yinglong, not the best control from Gabe here. He probably should be pulling this one back and attacking some of the units that are over here, but he will be able to pick off that Pillar of Tlaloc as the Hundun falls. And the Yinglong's pulling back, and B is just making more and more value here as that Yinglong does get taken down. I think the best way to play now with myth units is if your opponent is firing at them with their heroes, just move them back in a straight line. Don't go off to the side where they can chase. Back in a straight line, pull the enemy hero into your army and then take it out before pulling that hero myth unit back in, or just sit there and tank it and get damage done is also a valid option if you have enough units, right? Like if you've got 10 Cymphalian birds, you could pull back the one that's getting target fired, sure, but just sit there and deal the damage while trying to take out the heroes slowly is a nice play as well, rather than just avoiding all damage completely. All right, Ocelot warriors coming through. Got the warrior priests. We've got ourselves the Awazotl to come in as well. What was that? That was like a gigantic frames dropping here for some reason. Like it's fine over here. Is it this? Wait, are we dropping frames over here? No. It might be. If I stay out of line of sight of the, and then I go into line of sight of the Shedong farm. Yeah, that Shedong farm is. Wait, am I getting flame drops here? No. It's just this one. What the hell? All right. Weird Age of Mythology things that I don't understand. Number 969, as B is gonna happily continue his Awazotl spammage. How many villages has he sacked here? He's definitely sacked a lot of villages. He's got +3 favor at the moment. That means that's no longer any amount of favor. He's going to gain less than 3 favor from the villages that he sacks. I can't remember how many he needs to sack for max favor income, passive favor income, but nonetheless, Gabe is in his late game dream state here with all of his Dao swordsmen, but his army is simply put just melting to the B-man's army. One player is playing AoE while the other player is playing AOM. If you want to play AoE, go over and play AoE. Got to build some myth units here. He does have a Hundun, but one player's got 4 coming on to even more of these bad boys. He is a man after my own heart. This guy knows. This guy knew how to play Age Mythology from the very beginning. He got it. There's been a couple of people who really got it early on. I think the Mister had it really on. I think B had it really on. Really understanding this game on a deep level. That deep level is, I see myth unit, I build myth unit. As the army of Gabe getting dominated here. He just can't hang with this Aztec ball of units, from the rabbits to the Ayatochli to the, no Ayatochli, to the Awazotl to the victory. 3DB shows the way yet again. I love this. How many bunnies did he get? Where is it? 36. 36. Counted them myself. All right. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch, if on the YouTube, so that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next game.